Hello, 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 hello to the people. What it do, y'all? What it do? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday to y'all. Y'all come on up in here. Get on in here. We got to talk for a few minutes. Anyway, anywho, anyhow, y'all come on in, hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. I greatly appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much for always popping in to show your love and support. If you're catching this on the replay, welcome. Thank you so much. Make sure you also hit that like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. Um, um, Make sure you got your notification bell on as well. You never know. You might be off one day or something, and you can catch this good old live. I'm just saying. But anyway, y'all know we got this little 10-minute break, so y'all come on through. That gives y'all a chance to come in, do what you need to do, join the live chat, engage with the people, all of that. Hello, good, beautiful people. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope all is well with everybody. Y'all come on up in here to my moms. Thank y'all so much for always supporting. I greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all, the members, everybody. Thank y'all so much. Miss Maria says, good afternoon, the squad. She says, tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. It's a G thing. Join the live, catch the vibe, subscribe, support, $ G Strickland 8, super chat, super sticker, share, and join the squad for $2.99. Miss Maria says, house rules. No CC's names, initials only. Use nicknames for the happy folk. Use creative spelling for cursing. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respectful discourse only. All is alleged. Hey, Miss Faith, thank you for last night. Thank you. And how are you today? It's Marissa's uh Faith, hey friend, how you been? Hey Miss Yvonne, she says, hey y'all, how's everybody? Hey girl, hey, we missed you. Welcome back. Hey Miss Logical One, she says, hey everyone, I'm watching from the bushes, just speaking and stopping by to press the like button, girl. That's why come I love you. You better hit that. Tell them what to do, Miss Logical One. I tell you. Hey, Miss Sonia, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, she says, hello, everyone. Driving home. Be safe out there, Miss Sonia. Pay attention to the road. Don't be paying attention to me because, I might get carried away just a little bit. Miss Maria says, and Yvonne, Logical One. Sonia, hey, friends. How y'all doing? In my Wendy Williams voice. Miss Maria says, y'all, I did something I haven't done in forever. Girl, don't you know we want to know because we just a little tad nosy. Hey, Miss Avy, she says good day to you this Friday. Same to you as well. Welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. Hey, Miss Candy girl. Hey, beautiful. How are you? Happy Friday to you. Miss Maria says that Candy, what's up, Doc? Miss Candy says, hi, Maria. What did you do? Miss Logical One says, hey, Maria. Miss Maria, what have you done? What have you done? I need to know. And the people want to know what is actually going on. But hello, everybody, again, and welcome, y'all. Happy Friday, y'all. I hope y'all are having an amazing Friday. Another day, that God has given to all the good people. So I'm just saying, y'all, so much to be grateful for. I'm sitting here watching this here live, this chat, because I was waiting for Miss Maria to pop off on me. Miss Maria, I didn't come back on last night, but we can go ahead and get on up into that old hellish mess trying to have a fight with somebody. I don't know who she gonna fight. Nobody other than the air. She ain't about to do nothing, y'all. She ain't gonna do nothing, y'all. She just trying to test the waters, y'all. I say she's just trying to test the waters because she has been missing. Y'all heard what I said? She has been missing ever since the people discovered what was going on over there in that hellish household. Yep. She got quiet on the set, y'all. Just as quiet on the set. Child, but if it was somebody else that she was out here trying to talk about, y'all, that mouth would be running every day, every Monday. I seen her in a minute, y'all. I have not seen her nowhere, y'all. Quiet on the set. When I tell y'all that shut her mouth up, it shut her down, y'all. Child, she said, I'm not about to go out there and play with them crazy people, y'all. Because, see, when the people get in your business and they get to dragging you, they don't know how to let up. Kind of sort of like what I be doing, uh, when I go on my live and I be talking about people. That's what hellish was thinking, y'all. I'm letting the people know. Well, here's Miss Maria, y'all. Let me tell you what she said. She said, y'all will be proud. My church sister called and said her beautician had to take off due to a family emergency. She wanted me to do her and her mom's hair. I haven't done hair since 2011. It went well. Shout out to the beautician slash cosmetologist. Always got that. Girl, you know I'm about to be so proud of you. Whoa, whoa. So shout out to Miss Maria for putting it down, you know, like you used to go. Put it down, girl. Child, is just like riding a bicycle. Even though you stop, take a break, girl, you jump back in. Same old, same old. Same old, same old. But I'm so proud of you, I tell you. And so glad you was able to assist. Child, mm, mm. Miss Amy says, great. Maria, no one had to wear a wig when you got done. Just joking. Maybe you should continue to do hair. Child, if you done been out there in that field right there, Miss Candy, and you done served the good people, and you put the time in on them legs and them hands, Miss Candy, oh, it tends to take a hold on the body. Hey, Miss Cheryl, girl. She says, hey, Miss GS. Hey, girl. Hey, welcome. Yes, Miss Candy's going to tend to take a hold on the body, child. Child, them legs, ooh, weak, them hands, ooh. The hands get so weak, y'all. Child, I remember that when I quit, and my hand had gotten so bad, it was to the point where I couldn't even really like hold the comb in my hand to comb on. And child legs were like the comb would drop out of my child. That there is no joke. Hey, Mr. Niece, girl, hey, cause I need to know what you've been doing. What you did to me this morning, Mr. Niece, Miss Denise. I see. I've been getting a lot of things from over there on the TikTok. And that was one of them that, you know, I tapped on. I said, what is Miss Denise doing? Lord, let me find out. I'm about to tell the people I'm Miss Denise. That's what I said. That's what I said now. I sure did. Miss Denise, what have you been doing? Miss Denise. Miss Denise said, I had a meeting. She was stressing, child. She said, all she could think about was you. I said, wait, what? Girl, who up in there with you? You know, the people want to know. I'm telling you, like we just told Miss Maria, cause we just a little tasting that our nosy over here. Miss Maria, that's what Miss Denise was playing over there. Being going live, child. I'm so proud of you. Shout out to Miss Denise. Woo woo girl. Miss Maria says, do the live, catch the vibe and all that. Girl, I'm coming up over there, child. Yes, girl, yes. Miss Maria says, well, gee, I burned myself on my Marcells and Candy. I quit doing hair because I was over it. I was done with what's that, carpal tunnel, and my back was hurting. Tell her again, Miss Maria. See, then when you know we were trying to do is standing up in there with some heels on. Can y'all imagine standing up in that joint with heels on for like 10 and 12 hours? Girl, the feet needed to be rubbed down. The whole body needed a massage, y'all. Oh, child, and some of the folks can't get right, child. They can't get right. Were you to death? Child, they got to turn all the way around and look up in your face just to tell you, talk to you. Baby, I need you to turn around. I got 2 more over there waiting, girl. You're going to knock me off my time. I'm on the time here. Come on now, work with a sister, child. Then you're going to have them that come in late, child. Ooh, you say 2 o'clock, they're going to come at 5 and think they're supposed to pop in the chair. I'll be like, wait a daggone minute. And it's always the people that's related to you that do that to you. I'll be like, now see, I'm gonna have to let you sit on and think about what you done. Cause see, you're not about to throw me on, making me be up in here all day long. I got things to do. Ooh, child, that was one of the most worst parts of doing hair. I'm just trying to tell you. Miss Denise says, and Maria, hey sis, hey. Miss Candace says, Maria, I hear you. I stand for hours, but not hold my arms up for hours, child. Ooh, hey, Aunt Natty girl. Hey, welcome. Happy Friday to you. Miss Maria says, Natty, you still holding it down for the grown and sexy. Child, she's still holding it down. Miss Aunt Natty says, hey, Aunt Maria. Maria says, at Candy, my right shoulder still hurts from the time to Child ain't even putting nothing out there. Child, I thought I had done sent that thing. For time to time, I've had surgery on both feet. Child, I ain't trying to be doing all that. Miss Aunt Natty says, yep, at Maria. Hey, Miss Patricia T, she says, hey, y'all, hello and welcome. Hey, Miss K Cloud, she says, hello, everyone. Hey, beautiful, welcome. Happy Friday to y'all that just popped all up in here. Miss Denise, I'm waiting on a response on this song. This is song. You know, like the first responders, I'm the first responder now. What's going on with this here? What you did and all of that there, that over there, this yeah, there. Ooh, child. Miss Marie, I think you might need to put Miss Denise in the corner. I'm just saying. Miss Maria says that Patricia at K Cloud. Hey friends. Yeah, y'all, but Miss Maria, Hellish ain't gonna be doing nothing out here, y'all. She ain't about to bust a grape, y'all. That's it. That's all. She just blowing out a little hot air. And just like I said to the people, she was just testing the water to see what kind of whether she gonna get some positive or negative response and all of that. And she don't want to come out and answer questions about her son. That's it. That's all. Miss Candy says that Maria exercising as much as possible will help with that shoulder and good shoes always. Girl, I tell the people you can't be dressing now trying to be cute. Mm-mm. Miss Denise, you're gonna have to try something else, girl. It ain't letting let you up here. Mm-hmm. Child, I know you gotta do for the comfort now, child. Them days is gone, child. Can't do that no more, child. If I would have known then, oh, I probably had me some orthopedic shoes on or something, child. I'm just saying to the people. Ooh, that was nothing nice on the legs. Child, your hands be hurting. Mm. I thought about it as time went on. Maybe I should have, because the instructor was very nice and stuff. I said, maybe I should have just stuck with her and did it, you know. She was old and tired. It ain't doing it, Mr. Nigga girl. It ain't doing it, girl. It ain't doing it. Maria says that Candy back in the day, nursing shoes is all they were. I guess I can't see. They were. I'm assuming. Yes, but yeah, that's one that really takes a toll on the hands, y'all. For real, it does. I ain't child, and they still hurt today. Mm, 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 mm. I mean, it can't really do nothing else. It's a repeat of you doing the same old thing every day. Not same old, because I really enjoy doing it. The same thing every day, child. Oh, Natty girl, what are you doing?
Listening to you.
Girl, I'm trying to figure out this song that that doggone Denise got in my head. I'm trying to figure out, girl. I'm trying to get in no trouble with the song now.
I got to find out. Is she cutting up on the tickety tockety?
Girl, she walked down the TikTok to my song. What you did to me this morning?
I got to find her on
Got
the
me
tickety
late
tockety.
for work. I'm stressing. Miss my meeting. All I'm thinking about is you, you, you. I said, wait a minute. I said, when I finish this live, I got to call that girl right there and see what has been going on over yonder.
Oh, Miss Denise showing out.
Hey,
Girl,
hey,
yeah.
hey.
Now, peoples, I got my purple bonnet on, baby, on the purple crown. You see that, Miss
Denise is
Maria?
up
You
here
see
somewhere.
that?
Thing is twirling. Aunt Natty, I don't know what she done did to us.
Y'all see me?
Baby,
Yeah, we see you.
she probably got we all on her like robots. I can see it twirling.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey,
Hey.
I got to
Aunt
find you on the
Natty, I can
ticket
hear you
tocket. They
trying to
say
say
you
something
cutting up.
Baby, let me tell you
important.
something. I have been going live on TikTok, so I know everybody be asleep. So I would just be up 2 in the morning. So I started going on TikTok. The first night I did 8,000 likes. The second night I did 11,000. And
What's
I
your
was
name?
up just clowning, and everybody was just like coming in, talking, I like your vibe. I don't know what was wrong with me, y'all. I was up here just crocheting and jamming. Crocheting. Talk
What's
about relationship
what's your name on the tickety tockety?
star, but it is under like Denise 2024. But then also it's under the name Star.
Okay.
I think I found you in there on that. I'm gonna go back in there and see if I saw my on my friend request.
All right. Cause
Cause
I
baby,
got to
I'll be
see
over
what
there
you
cutting
doing.
up.
I
I'll
got
be
to
over,
start going live on my Tiki Talkity so
and
I
I'm
can cut up.
monetized over there though. I'm monetized. I'm trying to get people to go ahead on and start subscribing. My subscription ain't number $2.99. It's simple, y'all. Come on over there.
How
Get
many
in.
you have to have
Talking about subscriptions.
to get monetized?
Oh no! All you
God,
need is one. All you need is one video to go at
child.
1,000 likes.
Let's see. Daddy. Lord, I tell y'all. Y'all
This
hold on for a
StreamYard is
second.
really acting up, ain't
Mm, mm. Miss Candy says, yay, they have great tennis shoes with a lot of support out now. Child, I needed them way back when. Candy says support stockings are helpful too. Miss Candy, it be too hot sometimes to be wearing them support stockings and all of that kind of stuff, y'all. It really do, it really do, it really do. Mm. Mm.
it? You mean I ain't
Child, I
got a
don't know what
bill in
stream
the
or Jordan
mailbox?
kick them over yonder somewhere.
I can't believe the mailman
StreamYard and again, let's talk amongst ourselves. Thank you so much, Miss Maria. Hey, Sexy Diva. Hey, girl. Hey. Miss Candy says, who is watching Chrisley's when they returned to TV? I am. I am. Miss Sexy Diva says, hello at Maria. Maria said, did y'all see Haley has requested supervised visits and that DDG not be allowed to get Halo's OD passport. He has been on the live threatening to take off with the baby. Quarter 6'4", child, not to take off. Hey y'all, hey, Miss Maria says that Candy, not me. But yeah, Miss Denise, I don't know what that I don't know. It don't work good with the thing in the ear, not over here on this side. Maybe over there on the TikTok. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? I be up here talking for nothing. Nobody can't hear me. Um, Kenneth says that Maria, yes, he has hidden the baby from her. Child, that's kidnapping. Lord, Miss Kennedy, that is all day long kidnapping. Thank you, Miss Sexy Diva. That is kidnapping, child. Somebody about to go to jail, Miss Kennedy. He about to go down there to the jailhouse, y'all. I'm about to tell the people. That's where he about to end up at. Yes, but y'all, this here Diddy trial is getting to be a whole hot mess, y'all. Thank you, Miss Candy. I did hear y'all alive, not from the twin girls. I ain't putting them cheering back up on my thing no more, y'all. Ooh, child, child. Anyway, the daughter, not the twin girls, but the other daughter, child. She said that she gonna have to change her name because her daddy is a whole monster, y'all. Oh, I said, now why he want them cherries sitting up in there listening to all that dreadful mess he has done to the people? Child, they said in front of them, he treated Cassie like she was the best thing ever. But child, he treated her like she was nothing. Oh, child, sir. How can you do that to a female when you got three? Might be some more out there somewhere, but I know of three. And they so pretty. You got three daughters of your own. Now, see, if somebody would do your daughters the way you did Cassie and them other girls, you'll be ready to bust a vessel. Oh, child, I tell y'all one thing. Miss Candy says, yes, she has asked that he not be allowed to get a passport for the child. Child, he trying, child, he trying to do a number on her. Girl, I ain't about to let my baby go with that crazy thing right there. Miss Sonia says, made it home. The Chrisleys owed 17 million, and since they were pardoned, they don't have to pay it. Taxpayers have to pay it. Girl, ain't that about to be nothing? Make it make sense. Miss Candy says that, gee, I don't think Chase recorded that about her dad. It's very robotic. You think so? It was clear when I heard it. I don't know. I ain't gonna put nothing past AI. I won't. Miss Maria says that Candy, I am horrified by his behavior. Child, I know she's horrified by his behavior. Candy says DDG question at Maria. Child, that's too much. Mm-mm. No, I can't. And he done told me what he gonna do. Child, they might well go ahead and put me behind the bars because I'm not gonna let this dude take my baby nowhere. Miss Patricia says that Maria, I pray the judge grants him with a supervised a visit. He can go explore that new baby. Child, that right there, it ain't even about the baby, y'all. He just wanna be evil. That's it. That's all, y'all. He just want to be evil. Child, and speaking of evil, Lord have mercy, child. Did evil pop out today? Yes, y'all. Evil popped out. Evil got a new T-shirt out too, y'all. I said, Lord, the obsession, the obsession, the obsession. Y'all, the obsession is so real. It's weird and crazy. I done told y'all. I tell Miss Diva all the time. That boy supposed to be somewhere locked up, and he done stole somebody's identity allegedly. Child, the stuff that come up out of his mouth, y'all, like he's so innocent and he hasn't done anything, and everybody is picking on him. I don't understand that. Miss Maria says, speaking of bad child, his name. Speaking of bad dads, did y'all hear that nickel Mike Knight has passed from uh mm, Brian Mike Knight didn't lift a finger. Wow. Sorry he passed. She says that Miss Patricia, I agree. Miss Lorcy says the Chrisleys paid most of the restitution before trial. Child, they finna go out there and double that, triple that, or whatever. Miss Candy says, I'm sorry for Nico. His dad did not treat them good at the end of his life. Ooh, child. Rest in peace to him, y'all. Rest in peace. That's all I can say to him. Miss Patricia says, at Maria, I saw that this morning. So sad. Miss Sexy Diva says, Kid Boy is a big ass liar. Child, the things, the words. I just wish y'all that the good people that say that love that young man over there stop rah-rahing for him and break it down for him and let him know you ain't you brought all of this stuff on yourself. Baby, I'm gonna need for you to go take several seats and cut this foolery out. That's it, that's all. Show the love. Child, I cannot. I see you on that girl. Hey girl, hey.
Hey, I had a phone call I had to take, so I just left
It's
out and
gonna take a
came.
minute, Aunt Nett. It still kind of sound like a robot, but let's see what happens. Miss Candace says they still owe $17.8 million and they are getting ready to make millions to restart the show. You better know they get ready to make millions. Aunt Nett, is you up? Can you say something? Maybe you can cut your camera off if you want to.
All right. Can you hear me better?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, but yeah, he done popped out, y'all, with his little new t-shirt on, calling the boy out over y'all that bro chat, y'all. He was putting the boy military status out there, calling off his.
There's no, you can't hear you, G.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, Aunt Netta, what you think about it? Did you see Kill Boy pop out?
See what?
Did you see the Kill Boy pop out today?
Who is that?
LGB.
What happened?
Yeah, he popped out today, had a little t-shirt he promoted. I forgot what the saying was on the t-shirt. Something goes a little like I'm not feeling you today or something on that sort. And he was calling out the boy Mitch over yonder on bro chat. Yes, that's what he was doing. He was calling them out. Child, and when he got ready to put his closing words in, sounds like Mitch might need to be on the lookout because he was talking as of suing him. I said, Lord, somebody's got to stop this here, boy. I tell y'all,
That little
somebody.
boy better go sit his little ass down, cause see, he playing what he don't realize now. Melody got money and she pay good lawyers. They gonna drag his little ass like
Mm-hmm.
he ain't never been drugged before through that court system.
Aunt Natty, somebody got to do something. He was calling out all of Mitch's family members' name, the church that he attends, the military status, all of that stuff. And Yeah, he was putting up text messages and all that stuff. I said, Lord have mercy. Somebody should have told Mitch not to go over there and entertain and play with him. But sometimes you just can't tell people stuff, and they got to find out the hard way. I said, Lord, Miss Patricia
You
says I
know
can't
what he
stand
mad
your boy.
about?
What he mad about?
Because when he tried to get Mitch to do those documents about Mel,
Mm-hmm.
Mitch got in touch with Mel
Mm-hmm.
and he mad.
He didn't say nothing about Carson, but he was calling off Mitch. He was calling out Mitch and showing the text messages and all of that. Miss Candy says, isn't that doxing him at G? Well,
Exactly.
it is, Miss Candy. I would think so, but he said the boy was defamation of his character, yo.
What character? First of all, you have to have a character defame.
Well, now see
Defamation
how
of
now
character.
he asked the people in his chat, is that not defamation? And they be over there, rah rah. But I don't know why he's not been doing his live and promoting his channel and stuff. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but I'm gonna say stay tuned because there's more to come. It's just never ending, y'all.
What's gonna happen? Somebody gonna snatch him up by that bad BBL and them bad ass boot with them pigeon toe knock knee ass he got
Hmm.
and gonna whoop his little ass. That's what's gonna happen.
And he told Mitch, you should have asked. He called off some names before you came over here messing with me. Miss Candy says Mitch was also talking about Mel to kill boy. Yeah, he asked him which side is you on, partner. You know who side you on? That's what he asked him. Mr. Logical One says he know Carson probably could do more damage to him. That's why he didn't call her out. I bet. He don't know where that man at of Carson. He ain't ready for those people.
Cause one thing about it, oh, what's his name? I know his name. He don't play about Carson. He put Funky Feet in check real quick.
He asked Martell Holt, is there a problem? We got a problem over here. Martell Holt had to go get the sky. He said, no, we ain't got no problem. Let's talk about it. We ain't got nothing going on. Hey, Miss Jersey girl. Hello, welcome. She says, hey, G, Maria, Aunt Daddy, and Chet. Hey, beautiful.
No, and see, Carson got on Mel Live and said he had called Carson and asked her to call Mel and tell Mel he was sorry. He wanted to forgiveness. He wanted to try to make up with Mel. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
she got on that
Mm-hmm.
live and said that?
Mm-hmm. 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 Child. I don't know what he got going on. I don't know. I don't know what's going
He's
on through his
struggling.
mind.
He's in the struggle lane.
I told him I think he supposed to be somewhere and he done switch places with somebody. I'm just saying. You
No,
know
he
how
ain't
they
got
do
no.
on Lifetime?
He lost that little job he had,
Mm.
but he brought that on himself for videoing them people. Didn't
But
I
I'm
tell you?
confused. I'm confused. Is he suing talking about Mel made him lose the job?
Yeah.
Or is he talking about something about the cake job? I didn't know he worked for the cake lady.
That cake lady came out and said he did not work for her. She got so much backlash from him. That was supposed to be his friend, her attorney, and he was in her shop with no hairnet on, no gloves on around her food, videoed himself. And that woman came out and said he did not work for her.
Wow. Miss Candy
But
says there is evil all over him. Yes, it is, Miss Candy. I think the people might be looking for him and they got the wrong person, y'all. This is a Lifetime movie network. I'm just saying.
Lifetime, Zeus don't even want his ass.
Netta, you couldn't see nobody doing nothing like that. Switching places.
Girl, let me tell you something. He ain't switched place with nothing. His demonistic, diabolical ass. He broke, disgusted. That little music ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody downloading it but them little struggling 4 or 5 folks he got over. He lost a lot of subscribers. Have you noticed?
Yes, ma'am. But he took all the people money and stuff when he was playing them little 2 minute clips of Sarah side chick and stuff. And then it was like he just went cold. He was quiet on his set. He didn't continue his channel. I thought he was growing it back. I don't know.
He done did too much.
Yes, Miss Candy says yes. He said Mel told the people to call his job. Mel never said that at G. I didn't hear that. I heard her say about a mandated reporter. But my thing is, um, he said that about Mel job. I don't understand y'all why people think that they can say and do anything that they want to do to you, but then when you check them, they got a problem with that. That's that old narcissistic behavior. Child, I
The
cannot.
reason he lost his job, like I told you, G, he will be at work making them videos, putting them clients' business out on that live, and
Mm-hmm.
they check your social media. They just got to build a case so they have a right to fire your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you how God works. The same supervisor that tried to make me work with the guy that hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Why was she packing up her office Tuesday morning?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. Child, I tell the people. We just got to learn to sit back and when you like, when you give it to God, let him have it. Don't stop worrying about these here folk. They gonna come. Miss Candy says he is suing the healthcare people, the one he showed on the live allegedly. Child, I cannot. Miss Patricia says I bet his job's terminated. File doesn't say Mel had him fired, but I bet the file would say he violated the I guess the policy. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm sure he did violate the policy. Violated the jobs policy. He can check that. Yes, Miss Candy says Mill can get a letter from the company if they are willing to share. Heck, subpoena them if she has to. I know that's right, Miss Candy. I was just so confused, y'all, because I was like, well, who is he suing? And then at the same time, he's contradicting himself. He doesn't look well at all, y'all. He really don't. Y'all ever seen those people that try to pretend like they're happy when they really not? He was that type person. Mm. I don't like to look at people like that. Miss Maria says they can. I bet the former employee has a screen recording of the violations. Child, they probably got a whole list. So long. Mm. But yeah, that's what I don't feel no ways tired about that guy Mitch, y'all. I really don't, because he should have known better. He should have. If he did it to other people, y'all, he gonna do it to you too when given the chance. That's it. And that's all. Anytime y'all catch people out there, okay, Aunt Natty. Anytime y'all catch people out there doing that crazy stuff, you better ask yourself the question. You ain't no different from the next person that they just tried to destroy. Miss Stevens says he went against HIPAA, HIPAA law. Yes, Miss Maria says, of course, at G. I watched Love and Marriage Huntsville. Absolutely. Miss Candy says, I'm sure some subbies have it recorded too. They got all the stuff they need. They got all the stuff that they need. And it looked like it was a look of worration, as the old folks used to call it, y'all. And y'all know, and he frustrated. Miss Candy says, yeah, I read that. Miss Logical One says all he does is record people. So Mitch should known his yeah. And he told me he said that Mitch told him, you always got receipts. Well, if you know that, why you over there playing over there? Why, child, I cannot. On that, go ahead.
I was saying the lady that tried to make me work with that client,
Yes, ma'am.
she got fired Tuesday.
Mm.
My
Ain't
phone
that
was
something?
my phone was jumping. I say, well, all I can say is she better go file for unemployment. I
Well,
don't feel no waste time.
none at all. So on that, why they get rid of her for?
They was building a case. It was several things I heard because Joy said that She should have let me switch and then notify him, didn't get his permission. Uh, she didn't give two clients that's roommates. They didn't get their grocery check for a whole week, ran out of grocery, and she kept telling them she forgot their grocery check. That's their money. They just have it in the bank for them. Them people didn't have nothing to eat. She run around and gave them a grocery check.
Wow, that is crazy.
And
Miss
it
Logical
didn't.
one,
Her
go ahead.
firing didn't come from the lady that usually do the hiring and the firing. The head man fired her.
Mm. Miss Candy says Mitch said he had evidence he was asked to talk about Mel too. Well, now see, that's not gonna look good in the court of law. You trying to shop around people to talk about and to defame the person that you got in here suing. Miss Stacey Davis says the look was FAFO. Yes, Maria says a logical one. Mitch probably figured Killboy wouldn't do that to him. I sure hope he didn't think that.
That's why LGB ran over there to Southwest Airlines.
Again, recently or nighty.
No, but that's when he ran over there
Oh, child.
for her to talk about Mel.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just
Child.
like he was whipping that piano teeth. I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand these people. Y'all been beefing. Him and piano teeth when he was with Mel, he couldn't
Mm-hmm.
stand piano teeth and leaning food truck. Now they
Child.
all up in there together.
All up in there together.
Baby, I
Yeah.
don't understand. That show you how people that don't like each other will get
Mm-hmm.
together to take down somebody they don't already like. And once
Mm-hmm.
you know a snake is a snake, when he
Mm-hmm.
bites your ass, don't come ask me to take you to the doctor.
I know that's the truth on that. I know that is the truth. Child, that's just like them folk that like you just said, running around here, talking about people, be over there in the chats, rah rah,
Talking about
all of
each
that,
other
and then
bad.
they in another chat trying to pray for somebody. I said the devil is I'm telling y'all sometimes. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Go ahead on that.
They talk about each other bad, but now they all skinning and grinning and in a pack together. Baby, don't you know that snake gonna bite you too?
On that, did
I'm
you
just
move,
waiting on them demons to start turning on each other.
child? Um, that's all they got left. What else can they do? Logical one says that Maria. I hope Mitch isn't that naive. Miss Maria says that logical one. I wouldn't be surprised. Child, it's a
But see, let
mess.
me tell you something. Them white boys got a whole lot. They got lawyers. He represent himself. I bet you Mitch talking to his lawyer and he gonna move like his lawyer say move. And Mitch know he record people. That's when Mitch was recording his ass. That's how he got proof.
Thank you, Miss Maria. Can you hear me now? Is it better? Child, I don't know. Um, he talking about he was glad that he knew people in high places. I said,
Who he
Lord have mercy.
who he know? All them producers that he had he did a shot the reality show that never got even a pilot. All them music producers and he still ain't got no album out. Them the people.
I don't know on that. I don't know.
If he
That's
know
what he
all
said.
these people, let me tell you something. You can tell a ninja is brokey broke when you suing a multi-millionaire for $6,000.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Miss Candy says
he
Mitch can get
represent
an Air Force
himself,
attorney.
the
What you
reason
say?
the reason he represent himself, no
Hmm.
reputable lawyer would touch that case.
Oh, speaking of that, let me go ahead and say, share. He said, somebody said something about that. He talking about he shopped it around to several people, and they told him he has like an outstanding case. But if you show me half of a situation, and that's all I see is what's in your favor, absolutely, I probably would tell you that. But if you put it all out there and you be truthful about everything, I'd be like, you better go tell blankety blank blank down somewhere. You about to get drugged.
Gee, let's be realistic. When you sue somebody, the lawyer get a third of what you win. If I got a good case and I take it to a lawyer to sue a multimillionaire, first of all, they're gonna ask for more than $6,000. And they gonna
Mm-hmm.
take that case if they think they can win because they know they ass finna get paid.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they're gonna tell you you don't have to travel down there to her city. We're gonna do it right here. Let's make her come to you. I don't get that part. So
Because when nobody touch it, he represent himself. If you had
um
all them, if all them good lawyers told you you had a good case, how come ain't now one of them representing you to get
that
that
part.
33%?
You right, Miss Candy. She says he likely talking about Simone R, and she does not like Mel. I think if I'm not mistaken, she did say he had a good case. I don't understand sometimes these people, y'all. I be trying to figure out what is they listening to. Is there somebody else named Mel? I be so confused with all
She
of this
don't like
stuff.
Melody. She don't like Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers.
What it have anything to do about somebody down in the Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers inbox? I'm just asking.
And the
Miss
reason she don't like her, the guy that she got engaged to that was broker than the Ten Commandments, he tried to hop in Melody's inbox. And
That's
Melody
what I
out,
said. Had her in her feelings.
yeah. But he was broken in the Ten Commandments.
Mm-mm. Honest Logical One says no one told him that otherwise he would have sued for more money with a lawyer. Thank you, ma'am. Absolutely. Simone is an idiot. That's why an attorney he will only get approximately 4,000. Miss Candace says her finance hit on Mel. Her fiance hit on Mel. Miss Maria says that Candace Simone still but hurt over Mel chewing, I guess, her up and spitting her out publicly. Child, they gonna quit messing with her. They gonna quit y'all after a while.
Yeah, she but her cause Rashad, that's who his breast and thighs and vanilla be renting they cars from.
Oh,
He got
really?
he works at a luxury car rental company. And he tried to jump in Mel's inbox, and Mel politely told him publicly to stay out of her damn inbox.
Child, Miss Patricia says she is not a legit lawyer. Has anyone seen any case she's won? I'll wait. I'm waiting over there with Miss Patricia.
And she mad over Ninja that she was gonna have to take care of.
Mm,
Baby, please.
is that lady that said he didn't have enough money or something? Is that lady?
Yeah, she was on Ready to Love.
Uh-huh.
Red wine.
She need going back up there somewhere. Mm. Child, I guess these people say some attention is better than no attention at all. Cause child, all I know, I hope them guys step together. Amen.
Well, Mel answered the lawsuit, so she say, "Game on, partner.
Game on. Let's go.
Let's
Let's get
go."
it. Mm-hmm. Mm.
As that man used to say on Dancing Dolls, "Let's get it. Let's go."
Mm. Child, you reckon that boy trying to get Wanda down there to be in court with him? No, he can't get Wanda because he mad at her. Allegedly.
Well, Wanda still talking about him bad. Then she talking about him bad on Bro Chat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if Wanda go, all she got to do is pull that video. Wanda say, "I ain't never liked her. She
That's what she
biased.
said.
She biased. That go out the window."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, ha ha.
She made me sick of that telling that lie that day, talking about some damn. Ooh, Lord forgive me. I'm talking about some Tisha. Everybody got to walk around on eggshells on Tisha little feeling with her. Lord. I'm so
Girl,
glad God
I
be
crush
stopping
them
my
like I
son.
do my cigarette butts on the sidewalk.
Oh, now I be so glad God be stopping my tongue sometimes. I hear like no TV material. Miss Maria says Simone must have been okay. Must have been a classmate of Vanilla. Miss Sexy Diva says she claimed Kyle wasn't getting anything from Weather Girl, but she paid him out. Red wine was a butterball lawyer. Miss Maria says, "What aunt gonna testify to? Hell, I can win that case." Miss Candace says, "I don't think people should read her answer publicly. To me, it gives the ops a leg up, even though she has an attorney." Absolutely, I totally agree with that, Miss Candy. Miss Sonia says 80% of Wanda's interview was about Melody. 99.5, Miss Sonia. Miss Maria says male attorney locked and loaded for too.
So is.
Child,
First of all, the judge gonna say, "Do we have an interpreter in the building?"
do we have a what on that?
Interpreter. When Wanda get her ugly ass up there,
Child, I
he's
cannot.
he gonna say, "I don't speak Bessemer-ese. I need somebody from Bessemer to interpret this."
Child, this ain't nothing but a money right thing, and he just want to be in male present, y'all. That's it.
That's
That's all.
$6,000.
I mean, on that, it's a lot. It'll help him out. It really would. But that he just really want to be in the same room as her. He just want to be able to say, "I was in the room." He don't care nothing about it being a negative look as of the courtroom. He don't care about that. He's looking at it as everybody else gets an opportunity to be in her presence. So why come I can't? So I'm gonna do whatever it takes for me to get in that room with her. That's it. That's all,
All
y'all.
Mel need to do is get in touch with his ex-boyfriend, the gospel singer.
Mm-hmm.
That'll shut him down.
hmm Yeah, Miss Candy, she did lie her face off with those guys. She pissed me off talking about, the show gonna come back on. It's gonna be so funny. Have you anybody ever seen a reality show somebody together as being so funny? Make that part make sense for me. And then she gonna say, well, since she ain't back on, a lot of blogger people ain't, the bloggers, people don't have to deal with the bloggers and all that stuff. Y'all were the one that running your mouth with your line up. I ain't about to
First of all, she had drunk about 3 balls of monkey shoulder before she did that interview. Okay?
say that again on that.
She had drunk about 3 balls of monkey shoulder before she did that interview.
Child. Miss SD says our Melody already told Razor Blade Lips to keep her name out of her mouth. Freeze Curl Queen. That part, Miss Marie says, in my opinion, Mel and her legal eagles have filed folders full of evidence against all her what is that, adversaries.
Yeah.
Miss Patricia says, what's going to hurt him is his job terminated him for violating their policy, and him having those patients on his live in violation. So what Mel said about mandating reporting was valid. Thank you, Miss Maria. Child.
I told y'all a long time ago, I did the same kind of work. I know the rules and regulations. I was in his chat when he first started, when he had them up there. I said, you need to turn your camera off. If you gonna do this at work, turn your camera off. You know they can't be shown. You could see them walking back and forth. He talking about the woman and her boyfriend and what they be doing.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss Paris, welcome. I'm gonna need you to come on through. Come on through. Miss Paris says, "Hello, everyone. If you didn't pay me for your increase, don't expect me to pay you for your decrease." Period. In my male voice, child. You should have been over here yesterday, girl. I had to read what man said verbatim, child. I had to put it out there for the people. Miss Candy says, as a mandated reporter, Mel is protected if she reports something that she thinks would endanger or invade a person's privacy. Hey, Miss Soundlight, welcome. Happy Friday. She says, I'm super late. Hello, everyone. Hello. Child, he need to go sit down. Do y'all know how long they had to think of this lie they trying to conjure up?
Girl, ain't nobody. And if any of them judge, I'm gonna tell you, they done when them things come, they check your social media.
Mm,
How you think Woo know all about nasty Nesto? He been
mm-hmm.
listening to them phone calls from prison and looking at this slow hoe that went and rented her a camper van. Talking about
Mm-hmm.
she can step out her door outside. Hell, you can step out your door in a house outside. What you step in another room when you open your front door?
You
I
know
said this.
Sonya ain't got no sense on
I
that.
said this. I call her loose balls. Cause she got a
Loose
shit bag on her side.
Loose balls ain't got nobody since. Maria says something like, hey, beautiful friend, we missed you yesterday. Yes, Miss Something like, we needed you yesterday afternoon. We had a time over here yesterday, girl. Y'all better catch that replay.
I'm gonna have to catch it. Yesterday, G, I was running. They was gonna day before yesterday and yesterday. They was working on my hearing for unemployment. They was calling me. I was running different places, getting paperwork, shipping,
What?
emailing off to them. Yeah, they finna come to it because it's still pending. This will be
Wow.
9 or 10. Hell, all my 16 weeks will be up before I get a check. They want to give me all my damn money at once.
That's all right, Aunt Natty. It's coming. It's on the way, and it's gonna be good when you get it. Miss Southern Light says, I caught the replay. Thank you, Miss Southern Light girl. I was shouting you out yesterday. I said, oh Lord, she ain't up in here. But anyway, anyhow, anywho, that's all that matter. She says, I hit the like button too, girl. You better do all of that. Look at Miss Southern Light cutting up. Aunt Natty, don't you need how they say you need not worry about that unemployment. But you running around, I ain't never heard nobody have to do that. I just thought the people call your employer and that's it. That's all. I mean, what
Now
are you
we was
running around for?
talking on the phone. They had me. I had to go get the paperwork that the doctor had gave me that I had to turn into the office.
Uh-huh.
Well, the nurse was at lunch, and I called her Tuesday and told her I would need it Wednesday. She told me she would have it there for me. When I got there, the secretary gave me the paper where they told me I could come back to work. But you know what this hoe had the nerve to tell me?
What
She
she say?
couldn't give me the paperwork where they took me off of work because it was confidential. I said, it's my damn paperwork. Well,
Mm-hmm.
you have to go to the doctor's office and get that. I said, that's a skip down the road. I said, but also know this. I got my lawyers on speed dial. Play with me if you want to. And that white man was telling her, I don't know him. He new in the office. It's a different office, the waiver office. And he looked at her. He said, I was looking at her face, and I guarantee you she ain't playing. Guess what? The day her last day. Don't play with me.
Wow. Miss Patricia said, did y'all see Hoana posting not yet, girl? We think that Martell Hope supposed to have took them people to the Florida down there, girl, the other day, something
Who
other
he
child.
take to Florida?
Oh, but Cheryl side chick on there.
She out of jail. And he finna go.
I know it. He had to pay her for going to jail for putting the paws on him.
That's that one vacation, cause when he gonna be there a minute.
Yes, Lord. Amaria says that Patricia. Yep, shaking my head. That child don't look like neither one. What child? I should have zoomed in on that picture. Y'all remember that other man that came out there and told the people the stuff? Oh no, Martell. Martell said even if it's not, it's still his. So let's let it stand. I'm not
What
about to
he
argue
say?
with him. He said even if he found out it wasn't, it's still his.
I guess so. He done gave him his name. And once you and I'm gonna tell you something. True facts. Even he right. Because if that man go to court and she try to put that other man up for child support,
Mhm.
or if Martell on there and try to get out, they gonna say you been in his life this long. He all the daddy you know. Your name on his birth certificate, so that's presumed a paternity. He's still yours. He ain't
Yep.
lying.
Yep. Yep.
Legally, he still is.
Yep, absolutely. Miss Logical One says, I saw everybody going off about that little girl Shirley's mama with the meet and greet today. Child, we done seen that about 2 weeks ago, Miss Logical One. Miss Candace says he looks like AC. Ugh.
She
Oh,
doing another meet and greet today. She keep
I,
taking her around them grown men. And you see, Lord, I'm praying for that baby. Damn that mammy. That baby don't know no better.
child. And
I
I,
what I want that mama to do while she raving about CPS is to teach that girl how to go shit and piss off herself
mm-hmm.
at 4 years old.
Mm. I know, Miss Candy, that's what pisses me off with Martell. She says, how, as a man, you can parade around taking care of family, but completely neglecting the first set of, I guess, first set of kids. And that's what pisses me off. That's why I don't like him, y'all. I don't
Cause
like that
all
dude.
he got to, baby, let me tell you something. He probably entered a drawing. You know how them timeshares call you and pay for your visit and you go to them meetings.
Mm-hmm.
That was a timeshare thing in Florida he went to. He bought her a bag of Skittles.
Mm.
He ain't taking care of her. She taking care of him with them damn food stamps.
You want some crab legs today, Martell? Or you want some ribeye? Child, please.
Uh-uh. Uh, you want some potatoes? I got a plastic fork in there.
Oh,
I can
no.
make some mashed potatoes. I got a plastic knife and some
Child.
turkey chops.
Mm-mm. Miss Logical One says I just saw it today, and people were going off on Twitter. Oh yes, absolutely. When our Natty came out here that day, Miss Logical One to put down the real on that there child. Yes, Maria says that Candy he might be related to Brian McKnight. Ooh, child. Miss Candy says yes, he looks nothing like Hotel at Maria. Lisa says hello everyone. Please hit the like button and share the video, please, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you,
You
Miss Alicia. Welcome, child.
you see, Brian McKnight's brother came out to acknowledge his son's transition, but he ain't said nothing.
Mm.
You know his son that was battling cancer transition.
Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh.
His uncle came out to say something.
Well, why he ain't saying nothing?
Uh, He don't
I,
care nothing about them kids. He got him a clear woman.
oh, wow. That is sad. Miss Patricia
He
says
forgot about them kids.
she better hope the orange man,
He ain't said a word. The
big
brother say,
beautiful
I
Bill,
his
doesn't pass coleslaw has got to get a job. Ooh, child. Mm. What'd you
doing
say on
what?
that?
Pimping ain't dead, but the hoes done got scared.
Child, I cannot. Miss Candy says AC only come out with the picture because Mel took the kids to Universal Studios. Absolutely. Miss Paris, hey, and welcome. She says, I was watching the Diddy mess, and one of the CC said the trial is like a Sharnita world. Isn't that Mel's show? Ain't that something? The haters gonna hate y'all. We just gotta learn to get a deaf ear because some people are seeking attention, y'all. And I tell y'all all the time, a lot of people, trying to come out of this sector, and it's been hard. All they wanted to do is just drag mail. That's all they know. Thank you, Miss Maria, for your $2 super sticker. She says, "Hey, Bush campers, tap the screen. Y'all, please come out and hit the like button for me, and thank you so much for joining the live. But please hit the like button. Thank you,
Uh, uh,
um,
Gee,
ma'am."
Funky Feet and Slow Slop drove to Florida to visit a timeshare to get a vacation. Mel, Miss Van, and the four-piece Nuggets flew to California, made money doing TikTok, and stayed an extra day and had a damn good time. They flew first class. Maybe went in a private jet.
I was finna say, did they catch the red eye on Natty? Miss Candy says Brian McKnight currently basically said she is bas said she is doing everything to keep it together. Sounds like he is not doing much. Mm.
Well, I saw one title that say that she said he's just obsessed with Mel. I didn't
Who,
listen to the video. Say she didn't
who's
expose him.
obsessed on that?
Say Slow Slop said that he getting on her nerves. He obsessed with Mel.
Oh yeah, yeah, she did, she did. And Aunt Natty, ain't it something? I mean, Aunt Natty, if you done been out there on the streets like that girl have, and you was trying to get on that show ever since day one. Okay, the wife left the show. Aunt Natty, would you still be trying to be in that lady's shadow to be on the show now? Girl, I tell them people y'all can kiss my you know what.
First of all, I wouldn't have been in her shoes because I respect the sanctity of marriage. But if I was that dumb of a whore, I'd probably be doing the same thing she doing. Cause she's ignorant, she's illiterate. She used to getting women sloppy seconds. That's her life, the sloppy seconds.
Mm.
Her
Martell,
mammy
she,
accepted sloppy seconds. Her
yeah.
grandmammy accepted sloppy
Oh
seconds.
yeah, generational curse.
Her great grandmammy accepted sloppy seconds.
Mm-hmm. Miss Maria says knock and slow probably took the Greyhound. Girl, ain't no Greyhound running today. Miss Elisa says if he don't let Mel, I guess if he don't leave Mel alone and let her and the children just have fun. Child, we don't know. We ain't figured that one out yet.
First of
He's
all,
obsessed. Mm-hmm.
if I had been with a ninja, then went to the AB clinic 4 or 5 times, finally gave him a son. His wife finally gave him a divorce. And 4, 5 years later, he's still obsessing over her. I wouldn't be with that mother trucker. Because
Clucker.
once she gave you that divorce, if you really wanted me, you'd have married me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Miss Candy says AC wants easy money, and she thinks the show is the easiest way to get it. Child, bye. Miss Elisa says he doesn't care anything about her, just a place to stay and something to drill. Oh,
He used her to antagonize Mel.
and antagonize what? Miss Patricia says exactly, Aunt Natty. Antagonize what? That thrill is so gone.
I know it, but in his mind, G, he think that's getting under Mel's skin.
Mm.
He think he the one.
Oh, he's
He
the
the type of
surprise.
ninja that say a woman can't leave me, but I can leave her. And when that
Okay.
woman leave him, he do
Mm-hmm.
everything in his power to antagonize her.
Hey, Miss Preakers, welcome. She says, hi, G in chat. Coleslaw don't care about coming after Mel. She wants to show that she with Martell and taking Mel's place. Again, in
But
her
she didn't take
shadows.
shit. Mel gave her that ninja and he still didn't wipe her.
In the shadows. I wonder what she's saying now. Y'all think she's still saying I took your nigga with my eyes closed? I'm just asking for a friend.
I
Miss,
gave you that nigga with my eyes closed and you couldn't get it keeping with your mouth open. Cause
ooh,
he still screw fucking other bitches.
ooh, can't
How
stop,
about
won't
that? Clock
stop.
that T.
Clock that T now. Clock that T, like our Natty said. Maria says, except Mel don't even care. She gives up. Ooh, child, Lord, him. Ooh, Miss Candy says she is obsessed with Hotel. She won't let him go because she is afraid he will find better without her.
Well,
Uh,
hell,
uh,
anything is better than her.
yes, Miss
He
Maria
can
says
pick
that
up a
pretty.
roach out of her house and that'll be better than her.
Yes, she said, Miss Maria says, she says, hey, friend, welcome back. Oh, now, how's he paying for two households to the people down in the chat? How
He
do you
ain't.
feel?
He living in her section 8.
Natty, that's gone because they said her and that little boy staying in that house that he can't sell.
Where she go when the kids come over there? Cause she sure can't spend the night.
I don't know, Natty, I don't know. That's what the word is floating around on the curve. Miss Candy says she wish she could give him back with her eyes wide open. He is not who she thought he was.
A
Child,
ninja,
Miss Candy.
He can't even. You taking me to Florida and these braces done embedded in my gum. I'm gonna have surgery to get them out. Ninja, you can't get my braces out. Girl,
Mm.
but
Natty.
I bet
Oh,
her
Natty.
mouth smell like 4 day old shit.
Oh, Natty, they're talking about he took on the vacation to Florida. We ain't seen no picture. We don't know when they left, how they left, probably on the Greyhound, like Miss Maria said, and talking about they trying to show the show that ain't gonna come the F back on that they are family. I was like, I wish they shut up saying that. Yeah.
First of all, G, Greyhound tickets don't went up like everything else. They can't afford Greyhound. She took her check because I believe she get a SSI check like you bound. If she don't, she need to. And they put gas in that car. And they went to visit a timeshare. Y'all listen to what I'm saying.
I'm
I
not
get them.
about them timeshares. I remember them.
I still get calls about them. A free vacation to Branson. All you got to do is go in a meeting for 30 minutes. You got a free weekend.
Uh, on that, listen at what Miss Sonya said. Wait a minute. Let me see. Miss Candy said it's weird. AC thinks it is so important that the little boy has his dad around, but she did not think the four nuggets deserve their father. Ain't that something, Miss Candy? Child, I cannot. Miss Sonya says coleslaw goes to Motel 6 when the four nuggets are spend the night. Child, and she and leave the light on. Miss Elisa says, on the bus, that's a long way. Child, I cannot. Y'all. But it's candy. That's a trifling. Y'all better let me shut my mouth because it almost came out, y'all. It almost came out. Oh, I can't. Oh, have mercy. It's just a show we talking about. It's just a show, y'all. Miss Patricia says, she had a 3 days and 2 nights timeshare for $79. Y'all heard what I said? $79. Miss Marissa's Mel said that's how they honeymoon in Florida. She signed up for a free seminar. Ooh, child, not the Motel 6, Miss Alicia. Child, I cannot. That's what they said. That girl over yonder at Motel 6, child. Mm. People want to know where she be going at though. I'm just asking. I'm like the people. Girl, where you be going at? Whenever the children come. Mm, mm. Somebody like him makes me ill, y'all. He just makes me ill. He works my nerves, y'all. Miss Kenny says his truck does not have air conditioner. That was a hard trip. Miss Candy, the girl is in love. She don't care nothing about it being hot. She could care less about it being hot, child. Long as she in that same truck over there on that passenger side, she just as happy as she can be. Martell. Oh, child. I know he be just hearing her say his name like that. Oh, no, he is not what she thought he was. He is not, y'all. God knows he tricked that girl right there. That's a sad situation right there. Miss Maria says that that truck probably can't even make it to the state line. Y'all know he three shaded hot because by now, y'all know the brother was supposed to be done had a new vehicle by now. You know, showboating, leaning, chocolate, shades on, summertime. Girl, you can't ask for nothing else no better than that. Smelling good. Child. I don't know if he really not looking good, but in the shades with the shades on, child, he can probably fool a couple people. I'm just saying. Maria says that Canada. Okay, I just read that. But yeah, child, with the shades on, child, the little thirsty women out there on the corner. Hey, I hope he turn around and come back. Hey, did y'all see him? Man, that daggone man, that car he was driving was sweet. Hey, let me holler at you. Child, they be on the corner waiting. On the corner. Miss Elise says they have not been anywhere. Child, we ain't seen nobody picture. Miss Bricker says, I think him finally getting her on the show is the only way he is going to get rid of her. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Miss Preakers, let's talk about that right quick. She said, y'all, so you saying that's one of the things that he promised her? So if he can make it happen only for one day, just to appear on TV, um, then he can get rid of her. Well, what if they don't play with? What if they? Child, that ain't gonna work. That ain't about to work. I thought we was on to something. That's not about to work. Let's say Sadiqa says G Squad. What chocolate say about funky feet wine? It says Sadiqa, I ain't messing with you. Not too sweet. Not too sweet. Not too sweet. Next thing we know, the whole glass of wine and hit, went all over the whole truck or whatever that rental car they was in that night. Not too sweet, y'all. I promise y'all gonna like it. Honest wine, y'all. Honest wine. Miss Alisa says, "Was he in a wreck?" Miss Alisa, that's AI, baby. That is no truth to that at all. PSA, y'all. PSA. Child Martell Holt has not been into no accident, people. Don't believe the hype. That is not true at all. Um, Miss Patricia says, I don't believe they have been anywhere because she would have posted pics. Say it again, Miss Patricia. Girl, she'd have been so happy for the people that know. She's out kind of in Florida with Martell Holt. Y'all heard what I said. Martell Holt. Girl, y'all, that girl think that's a prize, y'all. Who that child is happy? Y'all say what y'all want to. That girl just as happy she can be. Yes, that would. Yes, that what he promised her. What he promised her. That's all she talks about is being on the show. I think that was one of the promises. Well, wait a minute now. You got to get the mom and the sisters and her friend. All of them. She promised him to get on the show, so he got a long way to go. Miss Reed. That's all I'm saying. It's a nah. Anybody get rid of them folks. He done made too many promises to too many people that he can't pull off. And child, he talking about $1 million, y'all. Child, bye. Child, they said if we could just get $1 million, that's our come up right there. Let me tell the good people something. I got about 10, 15 minutes left. Let me tell the good people something. $1 million, if you got everything that you need, that's a lot of money. But if you ain't got nothing, that is not no money, yo. You gonna spend it to go to get what you need. No want. You ain't gonna have no want money left. With the way things cost today, there will be no want money left. Child, go ask them that Scots over yonder. 1.0 as they call themselves. Where they money at? The child out here holding up a sign after he done graduated, talking about some cash app. Child, I wish I would. That was embarrassing. That boy done went to school all the way from kindergarten. He done graduated high school. And all you gonna give me is a daggone sign with a cash app down in the... Oh, Lord. Child, I cannot. Miss Maria says, so if our show comes back and if she gets on there, what is the story? What is the storyline? Child, I don't know. The same old, I guess. I don't know. Child ain't, and y'all, ain't nobody said nothing about, for somebody to pop out and know so much about the show. It's 2 more weeks before the show come on, y'all. Well, yeah, because by May, the month of May is gone. Yes, it is. So 2 more weeks, y'all. A solid 2 more weeks, and this show's supposed to be back on this TV. I'll wait. I am. Um, let's see here now. Candy says he not even worth $1 million. No storyline other than crazy. Hey, Miss Gwen, welcome. Candy says that Gwen, what is since March? Prika says she doesn't have a storyline. At Candy since March. Yeah, what since March, Miss Gwen? Maria says not pissed off millions over the past 5 years, and she burned through every nickel she got her hands on. Having 1 million isn't gonna help. Clearly, neither of them can handle money. Oh, Miss Sonya says if the show comes on, child, that mess ain't coming on by May, by May Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. We in June, y'all. Okay, so we should be seeing some promos and all of that stuff popping out. We should have been seeing it coming. I ain't never seen them wait till the last minute to start promoting a show, y'all. Supposed to be having a different name. Must be gonna be on a different network, y'all. I don't know. I ain't seen nothing over there on talking about that show coming back on in 2 weeks. The devil is a lie. Just like she was up there doing. Um, Miss Patricia says apparently she's not cooking for the kids anymore because the kids texted Mel this morning and told her they saw Canavis at Chick-fil-A. Girl, not at Chick-fil-A. They saw Canavis. Hey, Canavis. Lord, Miss Patricia T be on the time. But she probably over there at Motel 6. She said she ain't doing that. Her and her child got to be uprooted just so he can have them brats. Y'all know she calling them kids brats. Child, I cannot. Candy says that Maria, do you think the show is coming back? No. Wait a minute. Hold up. I gotta go back to Miss Patricia T. Miss Patricia, hold up, wait a minute. Now, you see the text where the children told Mel that they saw Canavis at the Chick-fil-A. I want to know who paid. Did you see Martell name on that card? I'll wait, Miss Patricia, because I'm telling you, be on it. Did Martell pay? Or did Sugar Mama, Melania had to pay for that food? Child, I cannot with him. Marissa, Sunday is June 1. Now, I said at the beginning of the year that if LAMH came back, gonna be as a mid-season replacement. Child, I cannot. Boycott in effect. Said Miss Candy. Miss Sexy Diva says, yep. Melody said, boss baby, text her. Child. Miss Sexy Diva says that Melody said it on her live today. Ooh, child. I don't like it, y'all, when they tell. Can you imagine having an amazing time with your family, your real people out there in LA, Universal, and all of that? You got to come out to this diaglammed dry sour puss that can't even cook no diaglammed grits and eggs. Girl, how dare him? Hey, Miss Erica, she says, hi, G. I can't believe that heifer is so jealous of the children. We don't condone violence. I'm about this child. Ooh, child, and he's still working on me, y'all. He's still working on me. Ooh, child. Child, I believe way back then when all the stuff was popping out here, and I'm just about to tell y'all, way back then when all the stuff was really showing up popping out, if I would have just slapped her, I'd have been served my time. I'd have been out today, but I probably wouldn't been making the music. No, that wouldn't work, y'all. That ain't gonna work. That wouldn't. No, don't. No. That wouldn't work, y'all. No. She handled it the right way, child. I tell you, I'm about to have the girl going to jail and everything behind this old loser. Miss Candy said a mouthful, y'all. She wants him around not 24/7, and he got a whole dag lemon 4-piece nugget over here that he. What? Ooh. I cannot, y'all. Miss Erica says hi, Aunt Maria. I cannot with this heifer. I cannot. Girl, where's you at? You over there at Motel 6. Just so she's so happy girl, she's so glad today, Friday. We got 2 more days and then we go home. What? Ooh, just the thought of my kids gotta be laying around on something you done touch makes my daggone skin crawl. Ooh. Mm. Child, I couldn't do that, y'all. I ain't cut out like that. I ain't finna be. I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. Miss Candy says he used to be the dominant parent. Remember, cook, clean, do hair, and take care of the kids, and can't do it now, child. It's just like riding a bicycle, Miss Candy. How did he forget that? Make it make sense. Miss Sexy Diva says Funky Feet ain't paid for nothing. Them kids got they own debit card. Child, they had to buy him a chicken sandwich. That's the only way they got there. One had to put some gas in the truck. No, hold up, wait a minute. To make it better, 2 of them had to put gas in the truck. You put 15 in, no, 20 in off your car, 20 off your car. Sugar Mama, Boss baby, y'all got y'all car? Yes, sir. Well, y'all about to pay for this here breakfast where y'all going? Chick-fil-A. Y'all about to pay for this. I ain't got no money. I ain't got it. Your dad ain't got no gas in the car. I ain't got no money to put it in there. But y'all want to go to Chick-fil-A? Y'all gonna have to pay. That's what he told the children. That's what he told them. Miss Sensitive says Mariah handled the card because she's the oldest. Girl, they had to feed him too. Miss Patricia says that Maria, that blogger said he only pays her bills, lights, and cable. Girl, that ain't no bill. Child, that must be got that you rent furniture. Is you rent still open? You can rent. Is that still open? Girl, I ain't about to be fooling with y'all today. That girl do too much. She do the most. She do the most. Mm, 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 mm. Child, I don't know where these people came from, y'all. But I hope they to never return. I'm telling y'all, we got 2 weeks, y'all. The month of May is gone. It is gone, done, over. Thank God for it. We in June. They got approximately 2 weeks for this show. 2 weeks. We'll be talking about this come next Friday. Y'all seen anything? Y'all seen anything? Nah, ain't nobody seen nothing. They're talking about Kim and Lemonhead got a restaurant. They opening. That's gonna be on the show. Oh, another lie. God Almighty, please stop the lies. And then then talking about Tuna Cat and Marho gonna be talking about building the house that got $50,000 lien against it. Y'all, I cannot. Maria says to Patricia, that's why they in the dark, child, with no cable. Miss Candace says, I actually hope Mel does not send a substantial money over there with the kids. It teaches him nothing and only continues to enable him. Absolutely. I totally agree. Miss Sexy Diva says, Jane Brown pops out every time Funky Feet have the nuggets, child. She be pissed off. She over there throwing stuff. That little boy probably between the wash machine and the dryer. Y'all better call some help for that baby. Um, Miss Candace says, are you watching? Miss Candace, let me tell you why I would want to. Let me tell you this. I would probably catch two of it. Two. That's all I need. Two. Two. No, I'm going to say four. Two at the beginning and two at the end because I want to see the reunion. Because guess what? Two in the cat, they about to tear your whole life off all the pieces, girl. They're going to tear you from one end to the other. You think what you seen Mel, Dr. Melody, Cherie Rogers go through, baby, yours going to be double that. Girl, you ain't qualified to go through that. No, that's why I want to watch it. Because they're gonna tear her new a-hole. Mm-hmm. They're gonna tear all the pieces. She ain't ready. That girl is not ready for this, y'all. Miss Candy says it appears the lawsuit prevents them from filming it though. Absolutely. Well, that ain't what that girl mama came out. I ain't never seen nobody that was a friend of the show pop out and trying to produce and everything else, show runner, all in one. I was waiting on something from Carlos King to come out and tell us something. I don't know why Carlos sent a guest out in the wolves to the wolves. Y'all know? Do y'all know why he did that? I don't know. That makes sense to me. Son says, I'm just going to listen to the CCs. I just want to see the first two and the last two if I see it, if I watch it. If anything, y'all, I will look at it to laugh at them because they thought it was so funny. I'm not gonna say I'm not, but it's not coming on, so I can't say I'm not. It's not coming on, y'all. That show not coming on. Miss Candy says I don't think they deserve the views. Well, if you catch it on YouTube, I think maybe Wednesday or something like that, they don't get nothing. Miss Maria says it, Sonia, I'm gonna paint my nails. Miss Sassy Davis says Knox will slap James Brown if she try it, and he going to tell Funky Feet on her. Then he going to put her between the washer and the dryer. That what he said. Child, that what that little boy said. I ain't saying it. That what he said. Mm, 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 mm. Ain't never seen nobody that thinks something is supposed to last forever, y'all. I ain't never seen TV shows last forever. I love myself some good times. I loved Law and Order, um, Bill Cosby, The Cosby Show, The Brady Bunch, and it can go on and on. Vera, Mel's Diner, all of that stuff, y'all, but it didn't last forever. And guess what the people had to do? They moved on. They found something else. They went and got a job. You do what you got to do. Miss Lawson says that so-called show is gone. It looks like nobody wants to see that show. Y'all, that's why they sent the snake out here the other day. They sent the snake out here. They sent the snake out because one, Carlos Assassin CK was pissed off behind the telly of over there at Nubian, y'all. That's the main reason. Two, try to impress and knowing that the child they already know. But see, let me tell y'all what I heard. When she came live on her IG, she said when God closed one door. Y'all hear what I said? She said, when God closes one door, you wait for that other door to open. Y'all, is y'all listening to me? I'm so confused. Because why you going to come out and say when God closed one door? If the door was open, you wouldn't have never said that, first of all. That would have been the last thing on your mind. Girl, go to sit down somewhere. Miss Lawson says, that so-called show. Okay, read that one. Miss Candace says there are CC's swearing it's coming back on. Child, they the one that believe the words that come out of the cut lip lady mouth, child. All I know to tell you, I ain't never seen nothing to be. I mean, when I be strolling and I hear stuff like that, Miss Candy, I just be assuming that, maybe only certain people can see that it's gonna come back on. I don't be mad because they left me out and blocked me so I can't see. So that's what I be saying, yo. I'm just saying. I mean, that's the only way we can look at it. Only certain people are allowed to see the promos and all of that, the show. But y'all, wait a minute, y'all ain't nobody never answered my question. Um, what was she meaning when she said it's gonna come back on? It's gonna be better than ever. It's gonna be so funny, y'all. Y'all, can y'all help me? I don't understand that. Y'all, it's gonna be it's going to be so funny. Y'all, what that mean? Miss says Steve said that big back wildebeest state line. Girl, I could not with you. Miss Sassy, if you telling the truth, I can't even get well, child, I'm still waiting, y'all. I told y'all getting off here at the past the time. I keep on talking. I got about 15, 20 more minutes up here. But y'all, I'm waiting, y'all. Tell me what that means. I'm slow. What does that mean? Her weak way of advertising and alluring views. Hmm. Mm. Miss Maria says, I think they look at shows like God and like 72-year run, General Hospital 62-year run, Days of Our Lives 57-year run, Young and the Restless 50-year run. You better do that, Victor Newman. Oh, I love that man. Child, Miss Kenny said, it is strange a network would surprise the viewers with renewing a show. I don't understand. She trying to get the views up. You know what? If she would come out and just be her authentic self and talk about herself and her children, that's a plenty right there. Her son-in-law, way more than enough. And keep Mel's name out of her mouth. And if she did so happen to say Mel's name, speak positivity about her, she might could get somewhere. But you keep coming out here and shots fired. Trying to anyway. Girl, go sit down. Nobody don't care. Miss Sonia said, what I couldn't understand is when she said it was her opening. The show didn't have anything to do with her opening. Child. Miss Candy says Unc is hoping CK gets a network to pick up the show. Sounds like it might not be a done deal. Miss Erica says maybe if she stopped talking about Mel negatively. Absolutely, Miss Erica. Miss Patricia says they can. Exactly. I never heard of that. Miss Lisa says she's a liar. Child, when God closed one door, now y'all interviewing me. Y'all says, "Hey G, when you gonna get back on YouTube?" Okay, and if I come at y'all and say, "Well, God closed one door," y'all don't y'all think I ain't coming back? Y'all gonna think I moved on to somewhere else? I'm just asking. I mean, that's what I got out of it. Miss Candice, Miss Maria says they can a mid season replacement. Patricia says they can. He's shopping that show around, and now no one has picked it up. Miss Candice says what Unc don't understand is she is still messy. Exactly what the viewers were tired of. She got it wrong. She got it. She got it. She's going about it the wrong way. And you know what? She's really silly and slow and old and crazy to allow people to put her out there on the forefront like that. And you trying to start up your food truck business. People be watching you from the background, lady. I tell y'all all the time, these people come out and destroy themselves. You allow people to use you like that, and you trying to start up a business. You're not business material coming out on the internet for millions and millions and millions to hear the words coming out of your mouth. Girl, you need to go take several seats and stop letting them folks that you think laughing with you, laughing at you, use you. Oh my God. Mm, mm. All this time she been on earth and still ain't she's a follower. That's what you call prime example of a follower, y'all. Miss Maria says all Aunt can see is that she is out front. Miss Candy says that Maria doesn't the mid-season replacement has to be announced. Miss Maria say something about it. Child. And when I hear people saying the show is coming back on, y'all, they so serious. They is so serious, y'all. Yeah, the show gonna come back on in mid June. Mid June is 2 weeks in. So serious, y'all. But I ain't seen no promos or nothing like that now. I ain't seen none of that. That's what they said, y'all. What? Hmm. And so Lisa says, God don't bless no mess. Maria says, not until the last minute. USU after like 6 episodes or so. If the ain't choice flops, they'll slick, they'll stick something else in that slot. Girl, ain't finna put, ain't nobody. Mm, mm. I don't even like to talk about that show, y'all. The show's gone, y'all. Miss Candy says, thanks, Aunt Maria. Mm. But you know, these people won't stop talking about it like it's nailed in stones. I'm just gonna wait. I can't even say nothing about it. I ain't trying to knock the people's show. I guess they say faith of a mustard seed, y'all keep hope alive. And you know, they trying to keep it on, child. They don't even have the energy to run no show, Miss Maria, for no 45, 50 years, please. And the young and the restless, and they might be playing some rerun, but they still on, y'all. Them people been syndicated and still getting their checks. Them folks that was on that show ain't getting no check. They mad as hell. Ooh, y'all. Do y'all think um okay, well, it doesn't matter because long as they replay Love and Marriage Huntsville, Mel still gets a check. But I was trying to she was even talking about changing the name. But that don't matter. Long as them shows hit the replays, Mel still get a check. That's all I was wondering. Miss Patricia says, I believe the only reason Bell Collective came back with 5 episodes because they were still under contract. Miss Candice says, what is currently the main chore? I don't know. They don't have nothing, y'all. Miss Erica says, I don't feel sorry for them. They did this to themselves, kept coming for mail, and now they got what they asked for. Absolutely. Maria says, Dallas was the only on for 14 seasons. As good as it was, it ended. Sure did. I miss J.R. Ewing. I miss them old folk. Mm. Is Victor Newman still with the people on Earth? Is he? I think he is. He still look the same though. He's probably had some good surgeons. Child. Ooh. Faith without work is dead. Say it again, Miss Alicia. Miss Maria says it can to everything else. Science said the young anniversaries are not playing reruns. Parents are still watching it every day. Child. I ain't trying to get back up into it like that, Miss Sonya. I ain't trying to get back into it. Child, y'all know how you needed to go to the store to get some flour, little taste of meal, a couple of chicken legs. Child, you got to wait till the young anniversary come on and go off before you can go down there to that Debbie store. Scared you gonna miss something. Child, but as time went by, child, you realize, if I miss it today, just pick back up. Miss Maria says, Eric Braden is still child. I know he's still sexy. Miss Candy says they are in foreclosures, liens, domestic violence offenders, drinkers, and cheaters allegedly. Miss Steve says, God ain't listening no man. Show ain't. Mm-mm. These people too evil, y'all. And child, these people have destroyed themselves, child. You was on that show? Nah, we ain't about to hire you. You keep too much stuff going. You create stuff, child. I'm telling y'all, if they do it over here, they get another opportunity, they're just gonna take that mess with them, y'all. Everywhere they go until they literally get stopped. Miss Sonya says he's still there. And Nikki also. Child, I know Nikki Newman ain't still around, child. Miss Sonya, nigga still up there. It's just it's her and Victor together. And what about what the cheering name? Nikki, what they got? Victoria and Nick Jr. I'm gonna call him. Look just like him, allegedly. Miss Maria says, I told y'all we would run home to see Young and the rest of the child. Yes. I saw like says when a man was smooth with it, we would say, break the woman down like Victor Newman. Child. Whoop, whoop. Girl, that man right there. Mm, 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 mm. I'm gonna tell the people this right here. I don't know what y'all think, but Victor Newman earned his check, honey. He ain't even had to do nothing. He ain't even have to smile. And they still kept telling him to come back. Season after season after season. Child, Lord have mercy. And Nikki too, y'all. I ain't about to play. I was so sick of Nikki and Ashley swapping Victor. I hope that's all they were doing was swapping him and nothing else, y'all. I'm just saying. I always thought Brad was handsome, dumb but handsome. Oh yes, yes, Brad, yes, Brad. Come on through, Brad. Yes. Oh, sometimes you can speak evil over yourself, says Miss Alicia. Not sometimes, Miss Alicia. I think that's all the time. I'm just saying, child. I'm about to get up off of here, y'all. But all these people done joined forces. Child, they were bigger than the Air Force Base. Navy base. All of these people, y'all, and still ain't stopped nothing. Ryan was fine too. Ryan. Who was Ryan, Miss Cassidy? Something like says I used to like General Hospital with Luke and Lauren. Laura, I can't see. General Hospital. I couldn't get into that one. Girl, you had to give me the young and the restless, days of our life, all of the cheering. Victor's part was initially only written for a couple of weeks. He did such a good job, they kept him for 50 years, child. And I was loving every bit of it. Every bit of it, y'all. That was real TV way back then. Child, that was TV. God doggone it, around here paying all this in hotel cable bill and all this internet stuff and YouTube stuff and screen yard. God, that's just too much going on right now. Charge you for everything. If you breathe harder, they about to charge you for that. You were breathing while you were looking at your YouTube. Child, I cannot. Luke and Laura made me want to throw up, said Miss Maria. And Brad and Victor, they did a lot of swapping though, y'all. Ashley, Nikki, Ashley, back and forth. Married to Victor. Now to Brad. Girl, I got tired of that. Yeah, we love Victor, but I just got tired of that, y'all. But the people, the people kept looking at it. They ain't caring about Brad and Victor switching, swapping, and all of that kind of stuff. Child, what? Wait a minute, y'all. What was Nikki and Victor's son name? What was that boy name? I can see his face. I know the girl was Victoria. Nicholas. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna get it, didn't you? Nicholas. And that was the son name. Nicholas and Victoria. Victor and Nikki Nunes. Cheers. They had children from both. Miss Maria says Victor was married to everybody but Catherine. Child, I hated that day I was up there sitting at the funeral, y'all. I attended Miss Catherine's funeral, y'all. Yeah, Nicholas, Miss Sonia. Yeah, I attended Miss Catherine's funeral, y'all. Child, it took me a minute. I think that's when I kind of really quit looking at the show. They let her expire right on off the show. I said, I can't take too much more of this here. Child, now she made the show. Lord, that was a rich old lady. Child, she had some good plastic surgeons too, y'all. Come in, she was looking good. Jill was a mess. Child, ooh, Jill was too much. Lord, Jill fussed with Miss Catherine too much. I couldn't get with her. She was working my nerve. Uh, and little young thing don't slept with Miss Catherine husband. And then they gonna stay in the same house. A girl like that was getting it to be too much for me. I couldn't take too much more of that stuff. Miss Candace, he wants her to have primary custody and 50 custody at her house. She asked him to see the kids, her mother's house, but he does not want to. What y'all talking about? Miss Maria says, I absolutely love Catherine. I'm glad they didn't recast her. I am too. I would have been disappointed if they would have did that. Because Miss Catherine was Miss Catherine, child. It must be nice, y'all, to be on TV shows. See, those people was real. They get to walk around dressed up every day in the mansions and all of that stuff, y'all. I ain't seen none of this on Love Marriage Huntsville. I went there too, but she would fight Jill. Jill said, "Oh, hag, ain't nothing wrong with a child." And what was the maid name? Child, that maid was something special. Ooh, the maid that when Miss Catherine left and she was no longer with us, the maid and Jill ended us living together. Child, they got to doing too much for me. I don't know. But yeah, that was real TV. Y'all go over there and do a PSA, let the people know that they don't have it like those people have it on those the shows we used to look at all the time. Let me tell y'all another good looking man before I get up off of here. Esther. That's right, Miss Maria. Esther. Let me tell y'all another good looking man. Sable. Law and Order. Child, when I tell y'all I looked at that doggone show just to see him, I would just be sitting there with my hand on my chin. I'd be just charming. I said, well, he's so sexy. And I liked that lady that played his partner there too. That was good TV. I ain't really care too much when Ice Cube was up there. He's all right. Miss Sonya says Jack is there also. He's helping Nikki with her alcoholism. She's going to AA again. Again, Miss Sonya. Girl, I cannot. Drusilla and Neil. Yes, Miss Sonya. Neil passed away. Neil really passed away too, didn't he? Patricia says Offset cheated on Cardi, which caused her filing for a divorce. I pray he is denied a spousal support. He looked like something wrong with his wrist, Miss Patricia. Miss Maria says that can me too. I watched from the beginning. I was waiting for Stephanie to croak. Y'all know. Alicia says, yes, he is sexy, girl. Child, I love me some Sable. I don't care nobody what nobody say. Ooh, child. Ooh, he was built right too. I cannot. Miss Candy says, right at Patricia T. She is worth 100 million. He is worth 30 million. Maria says, Jack, whiny ass made me itch. Yeah, Jack be doing the most, y'all. He did. Mm-hmm. Child. Mm, 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 mm. But y'all, that's it. That's all. I done been in here for 2 hours. Y'all know I have enjoyed y'all so much. Miss so like this Neil commit Sada, I think. I think it was something like that. Yeah, it was. I attended that funeral too, y'all. I had been to enough services on the TV. I just couldn't take it no more. I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more. Mm-mm. That's it. That's all. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for joining the live. To catch the vibe up over here on the G Squad side. Y'all hear that? Girl, I be making my own self laugh. But anyway, if y'all didn't hit that good like, share, and subscribe button on your way in, please press it on your way out the exit door. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I love y'all. Catching this on the replay. Hello, welcome. Please make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. Greatly appreciate y'all so much. Miss Maria says thanks for stopping by. Hope you had a good time. Enjoy your Friday evening. Until the next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Miss Maria says he did after his son died in real life. Wow. Miss Patricia T says these sorry ass ninjas don't have anything else. They have the audacity. Miss Elisa says I would given him 300 a week and child support 1,000 a week. Goodbye, everyone. Yes, goodbye. Miss Erica says, have a blessed evening, G and chat. You as well. Thank you so much, beautiful. We enjoyed you. Please don't be a stranger. Miss Maria says, Elisa, I'd give him the business. All right, y'all. Y'all go and enjoy y'all Friday evening. I catch y'all later. Bye.